You just learn you have to be strong, and we can do a lot of things that we didn't think we could do. My name is Dorothy Urbom. This is October 10th, 2021, and I'm 85 years old. I was born May 1936, and on a farm north of Holdridge. That was my grandpa's. 73141 K Road was the actual where it was. Then when I was 2 years old, we moved to Rockford, Illinois. That's where my dad's family was, his two sisters and the rest of his relation. So we moved out there, and we were there for 6 years. And so I started kindergarten through third grade in Rockford. And then Dad got a job for John Edgren, and we lived north of Holdridge, about 6 or 8 miles. And so then I finished the rest of the third grade, fourth, and part of the fifth out there. When I was in the 7th grade, we bought a house on 207 4th Avenue. So we lived there till I was married and left home. I graduated in 1954. And in high school, I did a lot of babysitting in Holdridge, took care of a lot of kids, and so that kept me busy. And then I also worked at Cole's Cafe. It's across from KUVR now. And they were open till midnight, so I would work there. And Mom was also a cook there, so sometimes she was there. And so then I graduated in May, and then in July 11th, I went to work for the Northwestern Bell Telephone Company as a telephone operator. And then after 2 years, I was transferred to the plant department, which I loved. My boss was Ed Harris. I was the only female downstairs, and there was 10 guys, and they treated me like a queen. They were really, really respectful, and I loved that job. I bought my brother's 52 Plymouth. Dean was going into the service, so he had a 52 Plymouth that was really, really nice. And so I bought that. We had a lot of fun in my car. A lot of the girls remember that. I loved to roller skate, and we had the roller skating rink, and we skated every Wednesday and Saturday, and it brought in a lot of the youth, and it was just good, clean fun. I did not date in high school at all because I was too busy babysitting, and I did not date at all. But after high school, when I started working and had my own car, I did a lot of dating then. Nothing serious. When I met Merlin, his friend from school lined us up with a blind date, so we went with them. And we had a lot of fun, and that was in May of 1958, and that's when he got out of the service. And so then we dated then pretty regularly. He was just a good guy, and kind of the guy that I wanted. We got engaged in December of 59. And then we set our wedding for June 4th, which happened to be my mother's birthday. And so we got married at Trinity Evangelical Free Church on June 4th, 1960. And then after we were married, about 3 years, I said to him once, I said, I think I'd like to have a baby. And he looked at me very seriously, and he says, "Oh, aren't I enough for you?" And I says, "No, I guess you're not." So anyway, that was when we were married 3 years. And so then I got pregnant with Darren, and he was born 4 months before our 4th anniversary. 2 years and 1 month after we had Darren, we had Kendra. Then 2 years and 2 months later, we had Troy. And then 19 months later, we had Trevor. So when I had Trevor, Darren was 1 month away from being 6 years old. But I was very, very thankful we had them close. I think that some of the happiest times in my life that I can remember is when I would get home from the hospital and was holding my little 4-day-old baby, and I looked down at that baby and I thought, I'd say out loud, I think I'm in heaven. Of course, I think we have the best kids in the whole wide world. They all treat us wonderful. They come over here and they call and check on me. Darren is very, very compassionate. He's got a very soft heart also. And Kendra is kind of a leader, and she gives me advice. Troy's got, I said, he doesn't have a bad bone in him. Trevor's wonderful. Each one of our 4 kids have their special qualities, and they're good parents. I admire that in them. We have 10 grandchildren right here in Holdridge. They were all raised here, and I'm so proud of each one of them. And I always tell them, like your brothers and sisters, don't let anybody come between you. I said, you stick together. Friends will come and go, but you'll always have family. But that's true. You cousins are really close, aren't you? And you have your cousin chat. Never give up. Never give up. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes, you just think you need to give up, but we can do it. You can do it. You just learn you have to be strong, and we can do a lot of things that we didn't think we could do. I've been thankful for every day. Every day is a gift. It's just a good life. I couldn't ask for anything more.
Perfect.
No, I don't know about that. Deal here, and I put my butter on here.
Just like that.
Just like this. Put your butter. You can do it. I try not to have it too thick. I just try to. Then I put them on this pan, 4 across.
Mm-hmm.
4, so that's 16. And then now I'm ready to put. Then I would sprinkle cinnamon and sugar over all of them. Then I would turn them over, and then do the same thing on the other side.
So both sides get coated.
Yes. Goes over. I haven't found a way. I've tried to put those thin rubber gloves on. I'm not too good at that. But anyway, your fingers, it's really hot.
Oh, can you use a spatula?
Well, I haven't had. I've tried. I haven't had the best luck. I just turn them over, turn them over, turn them over, turn them over. And,
try not to burn yourself?
Yeah. Would you like a Rice Krispie square?
I might take another rusk in my coffee
Okay.
when I'm